nearly got my mother killed.
Leave Anya alone. We don't need Noma coming around here sniffing shit out.
They know exactly what the got going on.
Doesn't know when enough is enough.
Just say the word.
Turn around.
Nothing is gonna stop me.
You can't kill me. Nothing can.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghosts Season 4, Episode 5. This is the final predictions. So down below, I want you guys to give me your final predictions for tonight's episode. Y'all know it is about to go down. I definitely cannot wait to see how everything's going to play out. Now, we'll be going over some of those exclusive pictures, and then after that, I'm going to go over that description one last time, and then I'm going to go over the trailer one last time, and I'm going to give you guys my final predictions. Now, the title of the episode is called Ego Death, and the description of the episode reads, Tariq is sent on a journey of self-discovery that gives him clarity on what his path moving forward must be. As Monet fights to keep her family together, Detective Carter and his task force move in on the Tejadas. So those are the important things that we're going to have to look out for in tonight's episode of Power Book 2 Ghosts. We know it is the mid-season finale. After this episode, we will get no more power until September. The question is, since it's episode 5, will we see a major death? Well, we're going to find out soon enough. The Tejadas will have issues with Detective Don Carter. We know he's going to be moving in with his task force. We also know that Tariq is going to have, a serious conversation with Diana about that baby. And also Tariq, he is definitely moving in on Anya Covington. We're going to see the aftermath of that as well. And we know Tariq and Brayden, they're going to have issues because he's going to find out about what Brayden's been doing on that coke. And of course, Elle knowing everything about their operations. And we also are going to talk about the whole ghost fan theory about, is he going to pop up? Will we see the ghost of ghosts and all that stuff? We're going to talk about that once again in this video. But let's go ahead and go over some of these exclusive pictures. And as we can see right here, as I told you guys, Tariq will be moving in on Anya Covington. We're going to see the aftermath of last week's episode. This is it. Don't be surprised if Tariq claps on the first night. I just want to know if your girl Noma will find out that Tariq is getting close to her daughter. Now, we already know we're going to see Kane versus Zion. We talked about this earlier on in the week. And from the looks of the trailer and those pictures, it does seem like Zion will be taking that L. But then again, we got to watch the episode to see how everything plays out, because they could switch it up on us. But we know Noma's going to be there, and y'all know Kane, he's going to try his best to impress her. Now, we know that Detective Don Carter will be having another conversation with Chrome Head, Krillin Head, Kamal Tate. The question is, how much longer is Tate going to take all this mess from Detective Don Carter? We know he's not really feeling the things that he is doing, and I believe he is playing his position real close, just enough until he can, make a move, but we gonna see. But I'm pretty sure that Detective Don Carter will once again put Kamal Tate in his place like he did in the last episode. If the boy jumped out of line, hell, Detective Don Carter, he breaks all the rules. He may mess around and pop this boy, and if he does, he better not shoot him in the head, because that head is straight bulletproof. Take some shots to the body. That's your best chances of taking him out. Now, we see your boy Drew, and I'm going to tell you right now, Drew is about to have a very interesting episode. I wonder if Detective Don Carter will be getting close to him. In this picture right here, we can see Don Carter. We know it's about to be a shootout, and I'm pretty sure Monet is probably in the same scene. This is just based off what we saw in that trailer and, of course, those exclusive pictures. And we can see Monet with the strap. Y'all know she is ready for whatever, and she probably done popped one of those perks once again, so y'all know she gonna be back on it. Now, this picture right here, we can see Zion and Brayden, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be hyping Brayden up once again, probably challenging him, right? Now, Brayden will have an interesting episode because of him and Tariq will be getting into it, but I want to know if there's gonna be more to this whole Zion and Brayden thing. Now, this picture right here, we can see Tariq and Brayden. We already know they're about to have a huge argument over Elle and probably over some of the things that Noma has said. We also see your girl Effie looking like she's being confronted by Noma maybe, and we can see the drugs. So I'm pretty sure Noma may ask her about these drugs. I think it could be related to what Tariq is doing in this operation, so don't be surprised if you see a lot of pressure and questions being pushed on Effie. Now in this picture right here, we can see Noma. She's having a conversation with the guy that we met in the last episode. I'm pretty sure they're talking about those, contracts and, business. But this dude definitely looks like a fake ass Pat Sajak in the face. Now, let's get to this trailer. Let's go over these final predictions. We already know what time it is, man. These trailers, they've been giving up too much information, man. We be knowing all the stuff already. We already know that Tariq will have a conversation with Dirty Diana. They're going to talk about everything that happened. Of course, we know Tasha almost got taken out. And we know that this conversation is going to be very heated and it's going to piss off Dirty Diana. Hell, I would not be surprised if they talk about Loose Neck Salim as well and what happened to him. But we know that first conversation would not be good. We also know that Tariq and Brayden will have a conversation. Tariq still wants revenge, and I would not be surprised if Brayden has an issue on what Tariq is doing. We also know that Tariq and Diana will be going to the doctor, and of course, they're going to get the whole ultrasound. We're going to see that in this episode. And I told you guys, based off that description, we know Tariq will be going through it mentally because this is big for him. This is something new, and we know that Tariq, he wants to be a better parent than his parents was to him. So we're going to see just how he's going to change after this episode. We already know he's going to have a self-discovery moment, and it's going to be very serious for him. Now, my final predictions for your girl Monet. Based off this scene, we know she's going to put a lot of blame on Tariq and, him messing up family business, which, as I told you guys before, she needs to put blame on herself as well as her kids because they've been slipping up since season 1, in my opinion. We know she wants to keep the family together because of Diana is about to have this kid and she wants to make sure everybody is good. We also know that Kane ain't gonna have it. He's like, look, this is gonna be the worst decision that she's gonna ever make. We know that Drew, he probably ain't gonna be feeling it as well. I mean, this whole thing is gonna be all over the place with the Tejada family. My final predictions for Tariq and Brayden, based off this scene that we're seeing in the trailer, we know Brayden is gonna be pissed off about Anya Covington. We already know about him telling Tariq, stop messing around with her. I told you guys, screw what Brayden talking about. Get real close to her. You know what I'm saying? Because we know when Noma tries to make her move, Tariq will have that in his back pocket for insurance, just in case things get real serious. So I don't blame him for continuing to try to get close to Anya Covington. Now, my final predictions for Noma is this. Based off this trailer, we already know she's going to find out about the party. She's going to see the drugs. Of course, she's going to probably tell back to Tariq. And most likely, from the looks of it, she finds out about what he is doing. And y'all know Tariq is going to be very upset. This is why him and Brayden most likely are going to be having some arguments, right? And then we talked about the whole thing with Elle and her knowing all the intel about what's going on in the operations. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't see things ending well for that whole storyline, and Elle may get dropped off when it's all said and done. But I could see Noma finding those drugs on Anya Covington, and then maybe she questions Effie about where these drugs were coming from. But we shall see. We know that Noma, she's going to say enough is enough. We know at the end of the day, if she finds out about what Tariq is doing, her daughter being at these parties, she's really going to want him up out of here. So we know Kane was talking about say the word, and he been wanting to take out Tariq. So any type of motivation that he can get, he'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see something pop off in this episode. Now, speaking of pop off, we know that Detective Don Carter and his task force will be moving in on the Tejadas. And in my final prediction, I believe Don Carter, he's about to do something real crazy. We know somebody getting dropped off. We know it's going to be a close encounter with Drew Tejada in this episode. And Drew, he going to be shook. You know what I'm saying? Definitely going to be shook. We also know that Detective Don Carter, he wants to continue to put the pressure on Tariq as well. So not only will he have, a Tejada problem, he's also going to make sure Tariq is still the main objective when it's all said and done. But what y'all think gonna happen? I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is Detective Don Carter popping somebody right in front of Drew, and Drew gonna be feeling real shaky. A lot of you guys have been talking about how y'all feel like Drew is going to get tied in with Detective Don Carter. Well, from the looks of it, I would not be surprised, especially since Kane has cut him off. So we know he's going to be looking for more work. But we're going to see how it all plays out with Monet, in the picture, trying to get the family back together. It may change things up. Now, we're finally going to see, the scene with Tariq pulling out that strap. Of course, it definitely looks like Club Truth, looking like he got the same outfit that Ghost had on. A lot of the fans have been talking about this. ever since that teaser trailer was released months ago, and they believe we could see the Ghost of Ghost. I don't know about that. This whole ghost thing, man, look, don't get your hopes up too high. Don't get them up high at all. Tariq is probably having a conversation with himself, to be honest with you guys. The dude is just going to be all over the place mentally, especially with him getting Diana pregnant. He's going to have a different perspective on life, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to change. But we know he's talking about, you know, no one can kill me or whatever and all that stuff. I mean, similar stuff to what Ghost was talking about as far as nothing can stop me. We're going to continue to see these parallels between Power and, of course, Power Book 2 Ghost. To me, this is just another one of those parallels. I mean, it is the mid-season finale. We don't know what's going to happen. Usually, somebody gets dropped off in these mid-season finales, but we're going to see. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely going to find out soon enough. I mean, maybe your boy Rashad Odell Tate finally makes a return. I mean, because we ain't seen him yet. We seen more of his, his brother Chromehead than him. So we're going to find out if they're going to give us the OG in this episode. I will catch you guys for the quick thoughts, early impressions. So I want you guys to stay tuned. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.